So let's jump right into it. So first I'm using the Embrolissi, I don't know how to say this, Late Cream Concentrate. And then I'm going in with Cover FX Gripping Primer. And then I'm going straight ahead with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the color chocolate. And let me just say disclaimer, I definitely live in Los Angeles, so between LAPD flying around, fire trucks, cops, it's really an episode of straight GTA. And I just want y'all to know I cannot help a loud background. So I'm just going in with light strokes on her eyebrows. And yeah, we just chatting it up. She from New York, I'm from Chicago, so we had a whole lot to talk about. So now I'm going in with a concealer from my Graftobian Pro palette, and I'm just sculpting out her brows with a square brush. And notice how I'm lining and then pulling down the concealer. Pulling down the concealer really helps with a seamless, a beautiful look. And then I go right ahead and I mix my primer right into that concealer, and it just looks beautiful. It actually helps to transition my shades every time. And it just looks so beautiful. We laughing. Okay, and now I'm going out with the top. And notice how at first I was using the top of the brush, and now I'm using the side. I use the side of the brush to slide the product along the top of the brows and just make this really nice looking arch. If that makes sense. And then this way I'm going up. I'm pulling the product up. So I'm going to use that product to blend concealer into her forehead later on. You just want to make sure you don't leave the product sitting there chunky, because a lot of times in y'all photos, you know, you be seeing that line outside the brow. It's giving very much so unblended, sisters. So now I'm going in with the Huda Beauty foundation, which I am loving, by the way. It's really full coverage. And it looks so good on photo shoots, and it just lasts all day. I'm taking my Fix Plus to blend it out because it is very matte, which is great for photo shoots and long lasting makeup, but is very difficult to blend. Just make sure you get wear, because I be forgetting that you should always take your brush and sweep under the chin and just bring it down to the neck. But it's some reason, I don't know if I be chatting it up or what, it's I be missing that sometimes, and I always catch it before my client leaves. But I have that problem bad. I know how to identify my problems and fix them. So yes, I have blended that all out, and we're gonna get cracking with the next step. Y'all, I look so terrible. Please don't talk about me. I had literally woke up and it was 6 more clients on my schedule, and I was just oh, okay. So, as makeup artists, we do what we gotta do. So now I'm taking this Graftobian concealer palette, and I'm just putting my concealer all over. And notice that it is uneven. Sometimes I am not perfect with my technique. Oftentimes I'm not perfect with my technique, because I know as a professional that the concealer from one side will still be on the beauty blender when I get to the other side, and I have leftover product, and it will stretch. I'm not one of those really neat makeup artists. It just is what it is. So now I'm going in with the contour color, and I'm just putting that on her cheekbones, top of her forehead, bridge of her nose, and under her chin. And I know y'all hear them GTA sirens. Wouldn't be a day in LA without it. So now I am moving on to liquid blush, which is actually just MAC lipstick, liquid lipstick that I've just been loving. This shade. It's just been coming out so beautifully on brown skin. I've been using it so often. I love blush. I've always loved blush, and I've always used liquid blush since the beginning of times. Just look at how that's blending out. So this is a setting brush, but I love to blend out, oh my God, LA. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But I love to blend out the bronzer and the blush with a brush on really good dewy skin. So she has a really, Oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, here we go. She has a really, really, really good skin base. Her skin is really nice. So using a brush is, to me, better when they have like really good skin. And then if they don't, if they have more dry skin or more like trouble skin like I do, then I like to use still a brush, but a beauty blender and a brush. So now I am blending out her nose. Do y'all like talkovers? Because I didn't want to do a talkover. I've had this video for so long. Hold on. So I'm going in with a color lighter for the concealer to just brighten up her under eye a little bit more. So yeah, do y'all like talkovers? Because I have been saving this tutorial because I had COVID and I couldn't talk for a long time. And so I was just like, let me wait until I can talk again. And now that I can talk, I'm just like, oh my God, I really gotta watch this tutorial and say everything I'm doing. But if this is what y'all want, then I got y'all. I will talk over these tutorials. I just really need something to talk about. Maybe I should explain them as I go. But this is a real life client. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know? So now I'm going in with, it looks like I'm going in with banana. That color doesn't look that dark, so it looks like I'm going in with the shade banana. Usually I do mix banana and camel on deeper tones or banana and topaz, but to me this looks like I'm only using banana, which is probably okay with the way that I did her concealer. It's not too much brighter, yet it is a little brighter, so once I set it with banana, it's just really going to just even out to a more yellow and beautiful tone. And once again, with the setting powder, you know, a lot of people are real cutesy with it. I'm not. And notice that I always kind of tap the back of my hand is a mess, but I always kind of tap the remaining powder, the extra excess powder on the back of my hand and just let it dust off, because a lot of people get that patchy look because they got too much product built up. And when you just take your beauty blender out of the powder and just put it right directly to your face, it's going to be so starchy and patchy, and you're going to need that filter you be using. And we don't need filters around here, okay? So now I'm going in with P. Louise shade 5, perfect for brown skin girls, and I am going to blend that into my concealer with this brush that I need to throw the hell away. Okay, this brush need to go in the garbage. But you know, you got some of them brushes that you just hold on to until every single hair fall out. You just gonna pick the little hair off their face. I need to stop doing that. It's giving very ghetto. It's giving, please send me brushes, Morphe. It's giving, please send me brushes, makeup companies. Okay. So anyway, I'm going in with this brown shade, and this is the only makeup shade I'm going to be using outside of the color I'm going to do the cut crease with. This is just to add depth to the look before I cut her crease, and just to keep her concealer from creasing, and just like I said, to add depth. So I'm going in with this one color, and then I'm going to go into this Morphe. I believe that the palette is 35S, but I honestly could be making that up. But I think I might grab the palette, so if I see the name, I'll tell you the name. And I'm just building this brown shade up. Now, my voiceovers is not going to be lit, okay? I don't be having nothing to talk about, and I just be like, why ain't this moving faster? Should this tutorial be shorter? Like, let me know all of this. Do y'all want 10-minute tutorials? Do y'all want 20-minute tutorials? What do y'all want? So now I'm going in with this NYX glitter base, and it's going to look like I'm not doing anything, but I am. So I'm just like invisibly cutting a crease for this shimmer shade. And I'm just dragging it along. And it's not perfect, but it will be later, okay? But you can see a little bit invisible. The reason that I don't use a creamier base when I do cut creases like this is because I want the shimmer to really pop up shimmery. I don't want it to, I don't know how to explain it, but I just want it to be like a silky and not like a starchy, which I feel like when you use like, I don't know, y'all. It just looked better, okay? So I am sliding this across first. For the first base, I'm kind of going to slide it across and kind of like make the perfect kind of crease. And then I'm going to go back and more so pack it. But notice how I'm sliding the brush along where I cut the crease. That's just going to help it smoothly set into the eye, because this eye is going to be very, very vibrant. Child, I had to go and speed this clip up. I couldn't sit here and watch it trying to do a voiceover and you just wait for it to be over. Alright, y'all, now I'm going in with this liquid liner. This is Revlon, I believe it's called Color Stay, but now that I'm thinking about it, why would that be the name of a liner? But I believe that's what it's called. I've been using this Revlon liner for a few years and I really do love it. The skinny one though, I'm noticing is not matte like it used to be. Right now I'm going in with MAC. It's looking like NC45, NW45, but I'm not sure. But it's one of those. And I'm just touching up her bronzer, going over her bronzer with that, going along the outside. Everywhere I put the contour, basically. Sweeping product off and just making it very even. I'm also going to pull a product similar back out later to dust off the setting powder. So now I'm going in with my favorite blushes from La Femme Cosmetics. They're in a Makeup Forever palette. I have plenty of colors because I really do love blush. It just really makes your look so beautiful. And I do like to put blush in lots of places. I just kind of like the pink tone that it brings out, the red tone that it brings out. So now I'm just popping on these lashes from Shop House of Paris. My own website, it's houseofparis.com. I will link it. These lashes are in, let me wait till she looks up so I don't lie to y'all. These lashes are in, I believe they're in Jasmine. I'm just trying to wait for her to look up. And then I'm going back in with the NC powder, I think in C6 or C9, and I'm just dusting off her lighter powder with that lighter color. Just making sure I get everywhere. And just set that product in. And you can see how beautiful it's starting to look. Everything looks like skin. This product is my holy grail, as we used to say back in the day, makeup OGs. This is my holy grail product. This product makes or breaks every look, kind of like Fix Plus, but it's crazy because I haven't had any Fix Plus in my kit for 2 weeks and I just finally got some, and I'm just like, I've learned how to maneuver without Fix Plus because I didn't have it for 2 weeks, but I cannot maneuver without my MAC Pro foundation. What the hell is this shit called? My MAC. Dang. Y'all. MAC. Y'all, wow. This is one of my favorite products and I can't think of the name. Basically, though, it's foundation powder, but I use it for finishing powder. I love it so much. Still trying to see what lashes she got on. She ain't looked up. Oh, yeah, she does have on Jasmine. For sure. And then I'm just going in with this highlighter from Makeup Forever. I don't really know the color, but I kind of use this on almost everyone. It's just really a light and pretty highlighter. I really do love it. And y'all, we was just chatting it up. Look at her pretty self. We was just chatting it up, okay? Now I'm going in with MAC liner and chestnut. We all have chestnut in our kit. We all have cork in our kit. I am definitely going to be doing some looks without cork and chestnut because y'all know we love us some cork and chestnut. But I do love how this is going to come out like mauve looking more than a brown, because this did come out really, really pretty. So I'm going in with blush from my makeup line, and I'm just layering it on like so. This is also from House of Paris. I do use my own gloss and my own lashes in a lot of my looks, but I am versatile and I ain't just only gonna plug my stuff, so I will switch it up. I'm using what's this called? whatever the white pencil is from MAC I'm using. And I think I just pulled some like glue on her eyes from sticking together in the corner. And right now we into some drama, so I'm showing her some proof or something. I need to be doing what I need to do. Right now I'm going in with brown under her eyes just to pop that white and create a, cutout illusion. And now I'm spraying because she is all done. One step that I did forget, I think, was to go back into her brows and just even them up and then take my brow gel and really blend that in. So after I spray my Fix Plus, I always go in with this big fluffy brush and I just set all of the spray in. We were so thirsty for the look, y'all. I only got one side of her face, but the look is beautiful. Let's get into it. So, yes, that includes this beautiful minty glam. Please don't forget to subscribe. If y'all want more videos, please tell me what looks. Send me looks on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Thumbs up this picture and let me know you watched this tutorial. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Love you.